You don't need to have things figured out to get started. Start anyway. A lot of you want to have the perfect plan in place, the perfect circumstances, the perfect everything before you start. That's never going to happen. You're never actually fully ready for something. You need to get yourself in the door, get your feet wet. As you go through the experiences, that's when you gain knowledge. And when I say knowledge, I mean wisdom from the thing. There's only so much you can learn about driving from reading the book or watching other people do it. You have to step in the vehicle, turn the key, press the brakes, the gas, the steering wheel to see it for yourself. That being said, get started anyway. A lot of you are waiting way too long. Things are never going to be exactly perfect for you. They're never going to be. And the longer you take, the longer you wait, the more years that are going to pass by. You don't have to be the best speaker to get on camera and talk about something. You don't have to have every single thing figured out. The thing we can learn from older people is their experiences, the things they know just from going through life. You have to go through things to know things. So get yourself in that thing. Stop waiting. Don't wait till you have the perfect equipment, the perfect plan, the perfect gym partner, the perfect books, the perfect everything to take action. Time is undefeated. It'll go with us and without us. That being said, stop wasting it. Take initiative, get started, do something. There's no such thing as being ready to start. No such thing. When you go into a course or into something that you're trying to see what's going to happen, see what you can learn, you're not going to know everything. Why you treat the thing that you want the same way? If you really could figure everything out from the start, why go after it? Why do it in the first place? Stop giving yourself more roadblocks. Get started. Get started. I'm not saying not having structure, or I'm not saying having structure is a bad thing, but some of you fixate so much on that detail, you delay years before doing anything. That's torture. I know you may be young now, but each year passes as quickly as we can think. It's already February. I don't even remember the last month. So this should be evidence that you cannot waste any more time. You need to take initiative, take actions. Stop waiting for the perfect everything to take actions. Be proactive. Every tomorrow isn't promised. So every today that you have, take advantage. Do something. Worry about the structure later. It'll come with time. Just like with the gym. You start, you don't know what you're doing for probably the first 3 to 5 years, and then after things start to click, you know why certain things didn't work, you know why things work now. And I know that there's people out there saying that you should prepare yourself to get started, prepare yourself before you do something. But this mindset is stopping a lot of you from doing anything. From doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Get started. If you look at the video right now, it's not the perfect setup. It's not the perfect everything, right? I'm not saying it's completely a mess here, but it's not perfect. But I can still get on here, speak about this topic to make sure that it's delivered to someone that needs it. That's the whole point. As long as you know why you're doing the thing and you have actionable tasks you need to do on a consistent basis, focus on those two things and then the rest will fall in place. A lot of you are too worried about the how. That comes later. That comes later. Especially if you're new to the thing. It's not going to be there for you initially. But the best way to get yourself to that point is to get yourself doing the things. Get started. Stop waiting. Stop waiting. I can promise you right now, you will not figure it out more by delaying yourself from doing the thing. Reading a bunch of books, doing a bunch of research doesn't beat experiencing the thing. Quite literally, you have to get your hands dirty, get your feet wet, immerse yourself in the thing. From there, you can have experience to later have better questions to ask on things to work on. But it doesn't come without you actually taking actions. Stop delaying what you need to be doing. Stop delaying that start. Quit telling yourself you're getting ready. You want things to be perfect. You don't have the perfect camera, the perfect setup, the perfect phone, the perfect everything. The more you do that, the more years are passing by. Years are passing by and doing nothing. You're in the same place you were last year because you're trying to prepare for something you don't even know of. What you're currently doing right now, how do you know if you started and do it for the next year, that thing will not lead to something else? Everything you do in life are skills you learn to help you get to the next stage. Treat it as such. Get started. You don't need to be perfect. Nobody is. Nobody is. Quit listening to guys established in the field trying to give you advice on what to do in the beginning stages. If they can give you advice, is to get started. Is to get started, figure things out, and from there you have a plan. The person that is 10, 20, 30 years down the road in their field cannot really be in your shoes as a beginner. So the advice they give you is based on things that they discovered after. In the beginning stages, it's important to just immerse yourself in the thing, right? Going back in the beginning, I thought I had to figure out everything. I thought I had to do all these things. But even now, I'm realizing a lot of that information was too much information. And I'm just so happy that I didn't stay there because it would have I would have remained the spiral and not get started sooner. You have to get started. From there, you will figure things out. I'm not saying structure isn't important, it is. But the fixation on it delays that start. That's the thing. So, my final question to you, or my final statement to you today is, are you really trying to get ready to start this thing you've been delaying for the past few years? Or are you just scared to start now? Which is it? Which is it? Yes, you're going to be scared. But are you going to be scared but still act on it? Or are you going to be scared and remain paralyzed, thinking that more research is going to solve the problem? It's not. Actions are. Anyways, that's it for the video. Raw and uncut. Thank you so much for watching this. Subscribe to the channel for more. May God bless you. I'll see you next video.